I really thought this was gonna whoop my ass. I did. And it's early. We got 10 more weeks to go. So we'll see. Whatever. Whatever. All right. Two, week two. We did it. I'm feeling good. I didn't expect to enjoy this process, shall I say. Like I know I said this in the last video, she really kind of scares you in the introductory chapter. And some of it has been uncomfortable, but so far so good. I'm pleasantly surprised, but I will say I think what has been super helpful is I'm already a journaler. Like I am a hardcore journaler, and I think already having been in touch with like how do I feel about this? How do I feel about that? Why is this making me angry? Why is this making me sad? Why is this making me anxious? Like having already like been in touch with those feelings, and I was definitely running from them, but I was already like I knew where they were, kind of, if that makes sense. So I think that has helped kind of soften the blow, because some of these questions are hard. Like she really does call you out and drag your ass. Like that's yeah. So let's see. Weekly check-in. How many days this week did you do your morning pages? All of them. And I do them first thing in the morning. I literally, this is my process. I make my coffee, I sit down, I do them. And so that works really well. I've saw her say, or somebody else say, they do them later in the day. I can't. The If I don't do it first thing in the morning, it ain't getting done. I'm sorry. Like it's just not. So whatever. I'm a morning owl. Some of y'all are night owls. Do what you got to do. How was the experience for you? How did the morning pages work? They went great. But like I said, like I've been doing morning pages for over a year, so this isn't really like new per se. Did you do your artist date this week? Yes. Remember that artist dates are necessary frivolity. What did you do? How did it feel? So I wanted to get out of the house and do something, but last week was crazy. Like my schedule just did not allow for it. But I did. So I um, bought a guitar, impulse purchase, a couple months ago. And so one of the things that interests me is playing the blues. And so that was my artist day. I just sat and like watched a bunch of YouTube videos and I just played around. I just had complete fun. I didn't have a goal. It was just like, let's just immerse ourselves in this thing for a little while. And it was really fun. Like there was no pressure. If you get something wrong, you get something wrong. No biggie. But yeah, it was really fun and I'll do it again. And I think had I not had the prompt to have an official artist day, I probably wouldn't have done it. It would have been on my to-do list for months and years. And so I'm really happy I did that. So next check-in. Were there any other issues this week that you would consider significant for your recovery? Describe them. Yes. So one of my favorite exercises this week, let me find it. She has you write a circle where you divide, let me see if it'll show up on here. This circle. You probably can't see that, but you divide it into 6 pieces: spirituality, exercise, play, work, friends, romance/adventure, and then you mark like how much time gets devoted to each of these. And this is the area where I'm glad she had us do this, because it like there's a lot of I don't play enough. Everything is work, work, work. The areas I want to improve in are play, friends. I talk to my friends, but I don't see them. Like The group chats go up on a daily basis, but like when it comes to like physically spending time with friends, I would love to do that more. And so that's on my list. And then romance slash adventure, I gotta leave the house for that. I can't, yeah. That just requires me leaving the house, and I don't want to. But that was a really good visual to have. You think your life is balanced. I was surprised, like exercise, I exercise every day. That's actually very shocking to see that that's a priority over the other stuff. But I enjoy exercise. Like I walk. I'm a hardcore walker. That is my jam. Um, Another exercise I really enjoyed was she wants you to write like 10 tiny changes. These are 10 tiny things that you would like to change or could change. And when she says tiny, she means tiny. Like maybe it's, put your makeup away after you put on your face for the day, like stuff like that. So that was really good. I'm not going to read them because some of them are very personal, but I thought that was a great exercise. It's like this it's only been 2 weeks, but this was my favorite week for the exercises. What else did she have us do? Read the basic principles, easy peasy. She had another exercise where you write out where does your time go and you list like what are the 5 things that took up the most time this week. And so seeing all of this stuff visually, very helpful. Very, very helpful. And you can decide, do you like this balance? I don't even remember what I wrote. Let's see. Probably work. Oh, yeah. Yeah, like I was pretty, we did okay. Oh, another activity I really enjoyed was list 20 things you enjoy doing. And then next to each entry, place a date. Like when was the last time you did them? This might have been another favorite exercise because like I actually went past 20 things. I came up with damn near 30. And then one of the other exercises is like, okay, now choose something from this list that you're going to commit to doing more often. And so again, this is just like taking what's in your brain, putting it on paper so you can see it and like contextualize it and decide how you want to move forward. And I just thought it was really great because sometimes we don't take the time to reflect on where our time goes. Are we engaging in hobbies or how are we showing up in our friendships? Are we even showing up? Like, I really had to think about when was the last time I hung out, like just hung out with friends that wasn't like a work related event or something. And so yeah, just being more mindful of like, oh, this is so interesting. But yeah, this was a good week. Um yeah, so far so good. One of the things she talked about was identifying the week is called recovering a sense of identity. And part of that is being aware of who in your life kind of is a discouraging presence. Like one of the sections was about how people sometimes we want to share, oh, I'm doing this cool thing the artist way, and then we tell someone and then they start talking bad about it, like you don't need to do that. Like people just project. And so being really mindful of like, you don't need to share this. This is obviously, I'm sharing this on YouTube, but like, I don't know y'all in real life. So I thought that was a very interesting reminder because I don't really have anyone in my real life to talk to about this. I have like one or two people, but like, it is something I've had kind of close to the chest just because this is for me. I don't need anybody's input. I'm documenting this because it's good to document things and then I can track my progress. But this isn't necessarily about like what's your opinion? How do you feel about how I'm living my life? How I'm showing up creatively, blah blah blah. So this was really good to kind of be mindful of. Just a lot of this whole thing is about reflecting and what am I doing with the information that I'm now like consciously aware of, and how do I want to move going forward? This morning I read week 3, and I'm actually really excited for week 3. I think that'll be another fun one. But yeah, this is not. I really thought this was gonna whoop my ass. I did, and it's early. We got 10 more weeks to go, so we'll see. But yeah, so far so good. Okay, see you for week 3. Bye.